Yep, so the officials get them set. And we're off. Mexico and Peru here live from Lake Myrtle Sports Park in Auburndale, Florida. Picking up the first draw control of the day is Zena Valenzuela. Valenzuela, originally from Leonardo, New Jersey, plays her collegiate lacrosse at Georgian Court. Behind the cage for Mexico, it's Chloe Hunter. She finds Madison Diaz up top. Joining Madison is Ashley Roth-Neinkamp. Talked about her and her sister Carly. Carly's number 28, Ashley 29. Mexico sporting the white. Peru in red and gold jerseys. As you see Maribel Gallegos Rivera taking it inside. Frees herself up. Oh, just loses possession in front of the cage. That was a great opportunity for Maribel. Didn't look like she really had much space there, but able to free herself up ever so slightly. See there, the goalkeeper, Marissa Dolciato, loses it off the check from Chloe Hunter. Dolciato, formerly with Cincy Lacrosse. She's transferring to Flagler this upcoming season, so she'll head up to St. Augustine to play for Coach Grant Kellum. Weaving her way through traffic and scoring is Isla Moffitt. And Peru is on the board, 1-0 here with 13.5 to play in the first. Heck of a job by Moffitt. It all starts with Dolciato on the clear. Works it to Italia Carnazza. Then Isla Moffitt does the rest, weaving through traffic. And buries that past Alexa Lang-Uribe. So we touched on Marissa Dolciato earlier. All-American goalie, two-time state goalie of the year throughout her career at Kilbourne High. A lot of great players here. Have to shout out Moffitt as well. Midfielder, local product from Orlando. Plays for M&D Orlando Black, numerous other club teams. She just finished her high school career with 147 goals, also 257 draw controls did Moffitt. You see the Mexican team going inside and scoring is Chloe Hunter. Hunter off the pass from Ashley Roth-Neinkamp. That evens the scoring at 1 apiece. Chloe Hunter, a split time between the University of Pennsylvania and Duke, 13 goals and 7 caused turnovers in 2022, originally hails from Houston, Texas. And Chloe Hunter, the first goal of the day for Mexico. And that was a tough one for Dolciato. Hunter freed herself up off the pass from Neinkamp. Both Neinkamp sisters are stellar. Ashley, third-team All-American in 2023, career 119 goals, 69 assists, 89 caused turnovers, and 211 draw controls. So a do-it-all player for this Mexican squad. Here's Hunter, skip pass over to Elena Torres. Torres draws a shooting space. And she'll be set up from the 11-meter here on the near side. Fans, if you're joining at home, you see a couple different colored lines. We're playing on the whites. Just in case you're unaware, taking it inside and scoring is Torres. Through the 5-hole of Dolciato. Torres with the first free position goal of the day. For the Mexican side, it's now 2-1. A heck of a job by Torres, a Villanova product, 44 career goals. You see it here. Goes high to low, textbook finish from the Santa Ana, California product. So it's the first lead of the day for Mexico. Peru jumped out to a 1-0 lead early on. Mexico has quickly answered with a couple goals, one by Chloe Hunter, the other by Elena Torres just now. So the next draw rattles around. It's finally picked up by Morgan Ortega. Ortega over to Alex Parker, the Salisbury product that we touched on in the opener. Moffitt up top. She's joined by Maya Clark. With the gloves on the near side is Isabel Camara. Great defense there. Couldn't tell who that was. Looked like Ashley Roth, 9-camp. Here's Ortega, sticking her left hand. Moves it behind the cage. Parker looking to feed here. Looking inside. The pass is deflected. Hits the deck. There's going to be a stoppage real quick. Parker not necessarily forcing the issue, just trying to get the ball to one of her teammates. And she had Maya Clark right in front of the cage, but Clark was fouled. Sets up a valuable opportunity here from the 11-meter mark. Clark's shot, save! And it bounces out of the stick of Alexa Lang Uribe. And another foul called against the Mexican defenders. Looks like they're going to get Carly Roth, 9-camp. So it's Isabel Camara. 11-meter on the near side. Oh, they're going to move her a little closer to the center. Great opportunity here. Camara's shot is past the goalie, Uribe. And that evens things at 2 goals apiece.
Goal by number 5, Isabella Camara.
And Camara looking up to the sky after that one. Her first goal of the tournament. Originally from Fairfax, Virginia, Camara plays her club at DC Lax. An illustrious track and field career in high school. Also, hey, plays a few different instruments. Does Isabel. Multi-talented player for this Peruvian team. We're all tied at 2. So this one is up. It rattles off the stick of Maria Rodriguez. Rodriguez finally able to corral it. Now walking the dog up the field is Natalie Yorba of Cal State Fresno. She finally finds Rivera behind the cage. Rivera, easy to spot. She's got the headband on, the bright red socks behind the cage. Up top with it, Nicole Ortiz working with Maria Arvizu Rodriguez. Here is Rivera looking to feed. All alone back there. Peru playing more of a zone rather than man-to-man. The dodge by Ortiz. Now back to Rivera. Rivera looking. Takes it herself top side. Has nothing. Splitting, shooting, and just over the cage. It was a great chance for Sophia Lima. Rivera does a really nice job of understanding the space offensively, freeing herself up, but also drawing a defender and getting her teammates open as well. That pass over to Rodriguez sails a bit and out of bounds. So Peru will take it the other way. So with 5:56 to play here in the first quarter, we'll take a water break. Before we take that break, the Pan American Lacrosse Association is the World Lacrosse Recognized Continental Federation for North, South, Central Americas, and the Caribbean. PALA membership currently includes 22 World Lacrosse member nations, including Argentina, Barbados, Bermuda, Brazil, Peru, Chile, Colombia, Costa Rica, the U.S. Virgin Islands, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, Haiti, Guatemala, Jamaica, Panama, Puerto Rico, Nicaragua, Uruguay, Mexico, Haudenosaunee, the United States, and Canada. The mission of the Pan American Lacrosse Association is to promote and develop the sport of lacrosse across its region, maintain communication between PALA nations to share best practices for sport development and resources, promote and encourage the exchange of ideas and development of camaraderie among nations, and conduct regional championships that serve as qualifying events for World Lacrosse competitions, as well as the PALA Sixes Cup. PALA is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. So once again, folks, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in a second with the score, 2-2. All right, fans, out of the timeout, if you're just joining us, the score between Mexico and Peru all knotted up at 2 apiece. It'll be Peru in their defensive zone going on the clear following the turnover. Isabel Camara, the high school phenom, weaving through the midfield, taking it herself on the clear. And finally, she is fouled. They're going to get Chloe Hunter there. And the Peruvian team will complete the clear. Ball's on the far side with Alex Parker. Parker and Gracie Ochoa on the attack. Here's Ochoa. Splits right. To the goal line, looking to feed. Throwing a lot of fakes down there. Skip pass up to Kamara, who spins and draws a shooting space. So Isabel Camara looking to add her second goal of the day. You wonder from this angle if she'll pass it off to a teammate or take it herself. I have a feeling she's taking it herself. She does, and is stuffed. Using the body is Uribe. And Mexico takes it the other way. Picking it up is Zena Valenzuela. Valenzuela wisely moves it back to her teammates. They'll switch fields and go on the clear. Sofia Lima in the midfield looking to dodge, splits left. Back in her right hand, works it out to Maria Arvizu Rodriguez. Rodriguez face dodge. Tries to flip it inside, unable to do so. Rivera somehow comes away with it, eventually loses possession. And we have a stoppage. Peru will go on the clear once again. So we had a quick goal from Peru. Mexico answers with 2 of their own. And then the Peruvian side, Isabella Camara, comes back and finds the back of the net on the free position. She's now 1 for 2 in that category. Here's Ortega. Defended by Yorba. Maya Clark unable to come down with that one. It's picked up by Rodriguez. She's heading the other way. Rodriguez with a lot of green grass in front of her. Works it past restraining. Here's Chloe Hunter going downhill. Well defended there by Kamar. And a shooting space is drawn by Elena Torres. Elena Torres already with a goal on the contest so far. Like we said, the Villanova product looking like she wants to shoot. She will, and bounces it right past Dulciado. And Mexico retakes the lead. So no surprise there with the way Torres lined up. She was ready to shoot the minute the ball was in her stick. The whole stadium knew she was going to shoot. It didn't matter. Fires it past the Peruvian goalkeeper. And it's now 3-2. Mexico is in front with just over 2.5 to play here in the first quarter. So it's Madison Diaz for Mexico, Maya Clark for Peru. at the draw circle. This one goes straight up, rattles around a bit. Kicking it out to herself is Isla Moffitt. Moffitt does a nice job finding Morgan Ortega, and Peru will set up the offense, looking to even the score at 3 apiece. It's a testament to these two teams. Boy, the programs have grown so much, and the sport in general has grown so much in these two countries. You love seeing what's happened, especially in Peru, where they're growing the game like crazy down there. And a lot of these players are a big part of it. We'll have more on that in a second. Here's the dodge, the shot just wide. That was Gracie Ochoa on the question mark dodge. And they're going to issue a yellow card to Ochoa, so the first infraction of the day for either side. Mexico will take possession on the player-up opportunity. 1:30 to play here in the first quarter. Madison Diaz. We're going to go downhill. Good effort on the trail check by Moffitt, unable to complete it. Like we said, Mexico player up. See if they have any set pieces they want to unleash here. It's Hunter with it behind the cage. Looks confident with the ball in her stick. Feeds up top. And a shooting space drawn. That time Elena Torres again. Well, she knows what she's doing there. You wonder, again, if she's going to shoot or not. Isn't winding up like she was on the last one. And she passes to Hunter. Hunter shoots and scores! Heads up play by Elena Torres and Chloe Hunter. You could tell there was some nonverbal communication. Last time Torres lined up like she was going to shoot from the beginning. This time lined up like she was going to pass. She saw nobody was with Hunter, and Hunter read it beautifully. Fires it right past the ear of Dulciado. It's now 4-2, Mexico in front. So 30 seconds to play here in the first quarter. It's been back and forth. Mexico, the largest lead so far at 2 goals. They lead 4-2. Both teams looking to add one more before the intermission. Maya Clark picks it up, and in a sea of Mexican defenders gets knocked down. Switches fields. This time it's Italia Carnaza. She's checked. Chloe Hunter frees it up. Picking it up is Elena Torres. With just about 10 seconds, Torres on the fast break. Finds Rivera across the field. Rivera shoots and scores! What a play for Team Mexico. It starts with a check from Hunter. Torres takes it down the field and finds Maribel Gallegos Rivera. A huge goal with 7 seconds to play in the first quarter. It's now a 5-2 lead. You see it here, a full team effort. Hunter forces it free. Torres picks it up, stick in her left hand, cross-field pass over to Rivera. Rivera high to low on the finish. A job well done by Coach Epler's squad. So the draw goes up. This should, for all intents and purposes, end this first quarter. And that's how it wraps up. So Mexico goes down 2-1 early. They score 4 unanswered goals. They now lead by a score of 5-2. We'll take a break here. We'll be back in a second, folks, with the second quarter right after this. All right, fans, second quarter of action about set to get underway. If you're just joining us, Mexico leads Peru by a score of 5-2. It's been a great start to the contest by Elena Torres. Torres 2 goals, 2 assists so far. She assisted Chloe Hunter. Hunter also with 2 goals. And then finally, with about 7 seconds left in the first quarter, a crazy play. Torres feeding Maribel Gallegos Rivera. It was back and forth. Mexico looking for another, and they get it. Madison Diaz with the finish. And about 12 seconds into the second quarter, Diaz scores one of her own. It's now 6-2, Mexico in front.
Goal by number 38, Madison Diaz.
See this, Hunter with the draw control. Immediately looking up to feed. Finds Roth Ninekamp. And just back and forth, back and forth. Mexico sharing the ball brilliantly. The lead swells up to 4. Now 6-2 over the Peruvian team. This one goes all the way up. Goes toward the Peruvian offensive zone. It's finally corralled by Maria Arvizu Rodriguez. Then we see Ashley Roth Ninekamp. Her and her sister Carly look so similar out there. You got to check the numbers. Again, Carly's 28, Ashley is 29. Right now, Carly in the defensive zone, Ashley on offense. Elena Torres has it, looking to dodge. Wants to get topside, feeds inside. The shot is good! Ashley Roth Ninekamp off the feed from Elena Torres. What can't Elena Torres do with pinpoint accuracy? Finds the cutting Ninekamp. That is as impressive of a feed as you'll see. Watch the angle on this. You can see passes Ninekamp open on the backdoor cut. That takes a high lacrosse IQ to pull that one off. Elena Torres freeing up her teammates. Ninekamp does the rest. Now 7-2, Mexico in front. Like we said, Ashley Roth Ninekamp played her college ball at Grand Valley State, her and her sister Carly. 119 career goals, and she's on the board here at the World Championships. The pass up, and Elena Torres again. Off the skip pass from Chloe Hunter. Torres with a hat trick here in the first half. She's got 3 goals and 3 assists to go along with it. Man, she and Chloe Hunter have such a good rapport out there. You see the pass, Torres does the rest. That's tough for Marissa Dulciato. Not much she can do about that. And Peru's going to take a timeout here with the score Mexico 8, Peru 2. Before we take a break, I want to thank Snap Mobile. Snap Mobile is the essential software platform for athletics and activities. To date, Snap Raise, our industry-leading fundraising solution, has raised more than $1 billion for over 100,000 groups and teams through over 12.5 million participants and donors. In addition to the Snap Raise fundraising program, Snap Mobile further supports schools, groups, and teams with its other solutions: FanX, Snap Spend, Snap Store, Snap Manage, and Snap Insights. Snap Mobile, the essential software platform for athletics and activities. We'll be back after the timeout, folks, with the score Mexico 8, Peru 2. All right, fans, welcome back. We're out of the timeout. Mexico leads this one 8-2. Had our first goalie change. We see Brianna Valdivieso come in for the Peruvian side. Florida native. She plays club ball at Florida International University. Played her high school ball at American Heritage School, where she won the 21 and 23 state championships. And her older sister, Sophia, joined her in the state championship back in the 2021 season. Brianna's played with Peru since their first tournament in Jamaica in 2023. So Mexico has it off the timeout. See up top, it's Zena Valenzuela looking to dodge. She'll take it herself behind the cage, defended by Alex Parker. Valenzuela, another one of these powerhouse players for the Mexican side. Well defended there as Sofia Coutinho tried to dodge. Ends up getting the ground ball herself. Passes it off. The shot deflects out of the stick of Sofia Lima. Now up top, the shot deflected again. That was Nicole Ortiz stepping down, trying to rip one past Valdivieso. Ground ball out there for a while. Elena Torres, who else comes away with it? Zena Valenzuela moves it over to Sofia Lima. Lima on the far side working with Valenzuela. Mexico starting to slow things down a little bit, possess the ball. Here's Hunter. Thought she might have shot there. The pass inside. Oh, just out of the stick of Coutinho. Hunter back up top to Torres. Torres gets the angle, shoots, and scores. It's the Elena Torres show here in Florida. She already has 4 goals on the day. And Mexico now leads this one by a score of 9-2.
Goalie substitution for Peru. Stepping into the cage is number 29, Brianna Valdivieso.
Torres, so much power behind that shot. But even more impressive than the shot, the way that she frees herself up. Has those quick feet, throws a fake, gets topside, just gets enough separation to get that shot off. She is having herself a day, already 7 points, and we're not even at halftime. So back to the draw circle. Sofia Lima against Maya Clark. This one rattles around a decent bit. Finally picking it up was Morgan Ortega. They're going to call a foul, though, right as she got it. And the Mexican side will pick it up. Fans, if you're watching from home, it is a scorcher here at Lake Myrtle Sports Park. We're just outside Orlando. We've been having several water breaks. We're going to have each during each quarter. It's going to be 2 minutes between quarters, 15-minute halftimes. A little bit different for those that have watched the Division 1, 2, and 3 college games. It's normally 12-on-12. This is 10-on-10, and rather than 7-on-7 inside the restraining line, this is 6-on-6, so provides for a little bit more space for the offenses. Like we said, follow the white lines, not the green ones. The pass inside just sails past Valenzuela. Nicole Ortiz able to pick it up right at the restraining line. Elena Torres with it again, and why not? She's looking to dodge. Scary sight for the Peruvian side. Torres draws the double team, looking to feed, flips it. Valenzuela scores! Off the pass from Torres. Well, I don't know how Valenzuela freed herself up to get that one off. Torres just flicks it to her. right into the stick of Valenzuela as we see it again. It's a great job by Torres, drawing really a triple team here, and then just slightly flips it. Valenzuela jumps to catch it, fires it low past Valdivieso, and that'll lead us to our second break of the second quarter. So we'll take a break as well. Mexico leads this one 10-2 with just under 7.5 to play. All right, after the timeout, the score Mexico 10, Peru 2. It was all knotted up at 2-2, and since then, 8 unanswered goals for the Mexican side. We just saw a goal from Zena Valenzuela, but it's been Elena Torres, 8 points already, 4 goals, 4 assists. The offense runs through Elena, and why not? It's been working throughout the entirety of this game. We'll see if Madison Diaz can win another draw for the Mexican side. She faces against Maya Clark. This time, Peru comes down with it as Morgan Ortega works it into the offensive zone. Gracie Ochoa with it, looking for help up top. Now Alex Parker takes it for the Peruvian team. Like we said, this sport growing in Peru exponentially. Players like Ochoa, Parker, Camara, and what a save there. Uribe standing tall and closing the door. That was a good opportunity for Peru. They haven't had many, especially in this second quarter. Uribe's pass sails a bit, so Peru picks it up off the unforced error. They'll head back past the restraining line as Parker takes it herself. Clark up top with Moffitt. Moffitt scored the opening goal. She recently committed to Furman to play her college ball, so a youngster likely going to be a part of Peruvian teams in years to come. The shot is saved again! What a play by Uribe. Again standing tall. This time Morgan Ortega tried the wraparound with the left hand. Uribe shuts the door. Frida Teresa, first time we've said her name, going on the clear, unable to complete the pass over to Ashley Roth-Neinkamp. And Peru will take it the other way off the turnover. And we have a stoppage here as the officials deliberate. They're going to say Peru ball, so no change in the call. Ochoa picking it up on the far side. Chloe Hunter sticking with her. She switches fields over to Sasha Silva. Silva trying to free herself up, finally able to, finds Moffitt, and now Ortega. Peru didn't have many chances early in this quarter. They finally have created a couple. Uribe has been sensational in goal for the Mexican side. Let in two goals early, Since then has been fantastic as the shot by Moffitt sails over the cage. So possession stays with Ochoa. She picks it up at the goal line. Another fine opportunity for Peru. They just can't finish here in the second quarter. Parker looking like she wants to dodge. Switches hands. Mexico pressing out, and why not? It's been working for them defensively. Clark on the dodge. Tries it. Oh, a shovel shot off the pipe. It was the only angle to get that shot off, and why not give it a try? Just barely misses that one. Mexico takes it the other way as Madison Diaz storms down the field. Finds Rodriguez, but Rodriguez drops it and is able to pick up the ground ball herself. Unfortunately for the Mexican side, Maria Martinez Caldera was unable to corral that pass, so Peru takes it the other way with 4 to play here in the first half. Oh, and a turnover picked up by Coutinho. Looks like a possible fast break opportunity for Mexico. They pull it out. Set up another offensive possession. Coutinho throws a fake, gets topside, and draws the shooting space foul. Oh, never mind. Not even shooting space. They're going to get checked to the head. It looks like Bianca Chanduvi gets called for the foul there. She'll exit play. Now it's Coutinho from the 11-meter. Takes it herself and is stuffed. Brianna Valdivieso. The big save there to stop the bleeding a little bit. And we're going to get another penalty against the Peruvian side, so Mexico will retain possession. Coutinho has it on the far side. It's a tough break for Peru. The officials are going to deliberate now. Like we said, it's Coutinho on the far side. Right at goal line extended, she takes it behind the cage. 3:15 to play here in the first half. Coutinho looking to feed. Tries the spin move, well defended by Parker. Looks up top, throws a fake, and finishing is Ashley Roth-Neinkamp. Another goal for Ashley. And this has been a dominant performance for Mexico. They now lead 11-2. And Coutinho reading things very well. That's what you have to do against this zone defense. Just patiently waits back there, tries to draw a defender, finally sees Neinkamp cutting. She does the rest with the low finish past Valdivieso. Been more of the same from game one. We saw the U.S. absolutely dominate the Puerto Rican team. They won by 16, and Mexico's looking to match that. They lead this one by 9, and we're not even at halftime. Ashley Roth-Neinkamp comes down with the draw. Another possession for the Mexican side. They still have the player up advantage. Here's Neinkamp. Taking it inside. Oh, dumps it off for Coutinho, but she is fouled before that, so she'll head to the 11-meter. Looks like they're going to get Sasha Silva there. Ashley Roth-Neinkamp shoots, and it's off the body of Valdivieso. Looks like she used her foot and deflected it wide of the cage. Possession stays with Mexico. That is an important stop by the Peruvian goaltender. Coutinho trying for that spin move. They are not letting her have it. It's Rodriguez up top. Defended by Moffitt. Looks inside. The pass sails. Coutinho comes away with it. Has a chance. Shoots and scores! So the pass by Rodriguez sails a bit. She was looking for Paula Castellar Ovale. But it doesn't matter as Sofia Coutinho picks it up and cleans it up, for this Mexican team. Coutinho, someone we haven't talked about too much, but she's committed to the University of Syracuse. She'll be a part of that 2030 class. Another youngster in this game with such a promising future. You look at both teams, there's a lot of young players that are going to help develop these teams as time goes on. Coutinho is one of them for Mexico. She's going to be a vital piece for the Mexican national team. 30 seconds to go in the half. Like I said earlier, the clock will stop within 30 seconds for each quarter other than the fourth. The fourth, it'll stop within 2 minutes. Peru has it. It's Ortega and Moffitt up top. They get it down to Ochoa. 15 seconds to go. Ochoa wants to go to goal. Doesn't have the angle, looking to feed. Doesn't have anybody. Trying to get top side here. Dumps it off to Moffitt. Moffitt, nothing doing. She works it out, and the clock hits 0. And that's all for the first half of play between Mexico and Peru. So, hey, it started out close. It was 2-2. Mexico scores 10 in a row to close out the first half. They lead this one 12-2. Once again, it'll be a 15-minute halftime break before we go to break. I want to thank Visit Central Florida. Visit Central Florida Sports focuses on promoting tourism and economic development through sports. They work to attract new events, support existing ones, and market recreational and leisure activities. They are the only organization in Florida to have won both the Sports Organization of the Year award from the Governor's Council on Physical Fitness and the Florida Sports Foundation Sports Commission of the Year award. They are also the headquarters of the Pan American Lacrosse Association. So once again, I'm Kyle McCarthy. It's halftime here between Mexico and Peru. We'll be back in about 15 minutes, folks. Don't go anywhere. All right, fans, welcome back out of the halftime break. The score is Mexico 12, Peru 2. Mexico 10 straight goals to close out the first half. Once again, I'm Kyle McCarthy. Let's take a look at the stats between these two teams. Mexico leading in the ground ball and shots department. Only one save, but hey, they haven't had to ask much from Alexa Lang Uribe. The defense has been phenomenal for the Mexican side. Peru's had some chances, just missing the cage, just unlucky on a few opportunities. But at least looking to right the ship here in the second half, just make it a competitive game as time goes on. In Pool A, it's of course Mexico and Peru. They're joined by the United States and Puerto Rico. The winner of this game will join the United States at 1-0, but then it'll be a matter of the goal differential. We'll see tomorrow in Pool A. It'll be Puerto Rico versus Mexico. That should be a fun one. And then Peru will take on the United States. The first draw won by Peru. Moffitt taking it behind the cage herself. Ochoa with it on the near side. We also see a goalie change for the Mexican side. It'll be Catherine Chavez from Dominican University in California. In 2023, faced 40 shots, had 26 saves. That is quite the save percentage. The feed inside. Curling's Ortega. She backs it out. Isabel Camara. Now to Ochoa. Ochoa wants to dodge. Gets some space. Shoots just outside of the net. Looks like a goal circle violation, so it will be Mexico ball going the other way on the clear. See, that's another good possession by Peru, just unable to finish. Ochoa with a strong opportunity there. As Frida Teresa is forced out of bounds on the near side. Maya Clark moving downhill, working against Zena Valenzuela. Choose her teammate Italia Carnaza. Carnaza gets it behind to Ortega. Morgan Ortega was all-state her high school season at Westlake. Westlake, a great program down in Texas. Valenzuela playing some great defense there. Peru had some cutters. Valenzuela read it perfectly. Peru retains possession, but at the very least limits the opportunity. Valenzuela called with a foul. Looks like a good check up here, but their view is better down there anyways. You've seen Valenzuela do it offensively, has a goal already. She's been great defensively for the Mexican side as well. The shot there is good. Gracie Ochoa didn't have much of an angle, stick in her left hand. It didn't matter. She fires it past Catherine Chavez. And Peru finally answers the Mexican side with one of their own, trimming the deficit to 9. So again, Peru, a lot of opportunities. They've possessed it well to start off this second half. Just finally get one that sneaks past the goaltender. It's now 12-3, Mexico in front. Ochoa knots her first goal of the tournament. This one all the way up. It's picked up by Moffitt. Boy, she has been everywhere on the draws. Finds Maya Clark. Clark sticking her left hand. Save by Chavez. Boy, Clark almost found the 5-hole there. Chavez using the body to create the save. That one goes out of bounds, so Peru will pick it up. It's Genesis Rivera taking it toward the midfield. Rivera, a native of West Orange, New Jersey. For the Mountaineers, she's had a 9-year lacrosse career. Currently, well, just finished her junior year in high school, so another youngster for this Peru team. A lot of players to build around. The feed inside. It's Moffitt off the pipe. Boy, some unlucky bounces for the Peruvian side. They've had a few pipes so far. That was a great cut by Moffitt. She's always finding space. Valenzuela picks it up on the near side, fires a cross-field pass for Maria Arvizu Rodriguez. Arvizu Rodriguez goes down low to Coutinho. Sofia Coutinho has been brilliant thus far. Works her way through traffic. Somehow stays with the ball. Somehow stays in her stick, and she's finally fouled. Sets up a free position for the Syracuse commit. Right in front of the cage, yeah, she works it out. Valenzuela takes it, shoots and scores! Stick in her left hand, places it perfectly into the top left corner, past Valdivieso. And Mexico answers with one of their own. The lead is back to 10.
We also have the goaltending change on the Mexican side. Number 26, Catherine Chavez, is now in the cage for Mexico.
Like we said earlier in the quarter, Valenzuela can do it defensively and offensively. It was a heads-up play by Coutinho to find her. Valenzuela stick in her left hand just past the ear of Valdivieso. It's another goal for Zena. We're back to the draw circle. This one up, Clark had it ever so slightly. Wasn't able to come down with it. Ortega finally picks it up for Peru. Peru's been very strong on the draws so far. They've won a lot. They just, once again, have not been able to finish offensively despite a lot of strong opportunities. This one on the doorstep, Ortega is stuffed by Chavez. Oh, another great opportunity for Peru. Chavez closes the door once again. And heading the other way is Teresa. Teresa, career 155 goals for Simmons University. That shot saved by Valdivieso, picked up by Coutinho. Behind the cage, stick in her left. Fakes and looks like she draws the foul there. Looks like another 11-meter opportunity, this time on the near side for Sofia. Mexican side giving a few players a break. We haven't seen Chloe Hunter or Elena Torres in this quarter as Coutinho charges in and finishes with the left hand low. And it's another one for the Mexican team. Now 14-3 with 7:50 to play here in the third. So Coutinho once again. Look at that finish. Textbook from the attacker for Mexico. We'll take a break so each team can grab some water before we go. I want to thank World Lacrosse, formerly the Federation of International Lacrosse, is the international governing body of lacrosse, responsible for the men's, women's, and box and sixes versions of the sport. It was established in 2008 by the merger of the previously separate men's and women's international lacrosse associations. We'll be back in a second, folks. Don't go anywhere. Fans, welcome back. Following the Sofia Coutinho goal for Mexico, they lead this one 14-3. We're here at the draw circle at Orlando Health Stadium. Shout out to Orlando Health. Mexico winning this draw, picking it up is Sarah Arroyo Gilote. Ball flailing around, finally picked up by Ortega. Bounce pass up to Parker. Parker freeing herself up. And Peru setting up the offense. It's Ochoa behind the goal. All alone. Looking for cutters. Has one. Oh, nice defense there. Frida Teresa. Like we said, prolific goal scorer for Simmons. She's playing some strong defense here for the Mexican side. Maya Clark on the dodge, shoots. And going low is Chavez. Another save for Catherine. Mexico, both goalies have been great thus far. Going the other way on the fast break. The pass down to Coutinho. Shoots and scores. Sofia Coutinho adds another one. Off the assist from Maria Martinez Caldera. And it's now 15-3. Mexico leads. You see it again off the fast break. Coutinho just has to throw one fake high, goes low with the finish. And she's up to 3 goals, completing the hat trick in game 1 of this tournament. 5 points total for Sofia, 3 goals, 2 assists on the day. She's second on the team in points. Of course, Elena Torres had 8 first-half points, 4 goals, 4 assists. Ashley Roth-Ninekamp, 2 goals, 2 assists. Then finally, Chloe Hunter, 2 goals and a single assist on the card. Ortega taking it for Peru, dishes it to Ochoa. For Peru, Ochoa with a goal so far. Isla Moffitt and Isabel Camara also joining in on the action. No assists for the Peruvian side. Ochoa gets some space, shoots just wide of the cage. Ochoa so adept at freeing herself up on those sideline dodges. She's had so many opportunities, and they're all great opportunities, just barely missing the cage, maybe being a little bit too precise. The turnover on the pass from Chavez is picked up by Moffitt. She finds Maya Clark. Clark with a crossfield to Parker. Parker inside. Oh, and getting fouled hard is Genesis Rivera. We've seen that from Teresa helping her up. Just incidental contact, but certainly a foul. That sets up Genesis Rivera in the middle of the 11-meter. You have to think she's going to goal here, trying to not notch her first goal of the tournament. The officials moving some players back. Rivera shoots just wide right. Looks like the ball sailed a little bit out of her stick. Here's Moffitt on the near side. Moffitt down low, Ochoa. Ochoa feeding inside. The shot is good. Ortega falls into the crease, but not before she finishes one high. Morgan Ortega, her first goal of the tournament. That cuts the deficit back to 11, now 15-4. Ochoa picking up the assist. Look at her, looking to feed, finally has a cutter, and couldn't have placed it any better. Ortega, a redshirt freshman attacker for Mount St. Mary's D1 Women's Lacrosse. Like we said, originally played at Westlake High School, just outside Austin, Texas. 2-time team captain there, 74 points in her senior season. So Peru with it once again. They've, oddly enough, dominated possession in this second half. If you look at the scoreboard, you wouldn't believe that. But again, they've had plenty of opportunities, just haven't finished. They've hit a few pipes. Gracie Ochoa has been fun to watch. Oh, that was a nice feed there. Moffitt shoots and scores! Hey, don't count out the Peruvians. Ochoa picks up another assist. Moffitt with her second goal of the day. And finally, a bounce goes the Peruvian way as Moffitt just barely missed that pass, but able to pick it up immediately. Ochoa was passing her open. A nice fake from Moffitt to beat Chavez. It's back to a 10-goal game now, 15-5. Mexico leads. It's been a good day for Gracie Ochoa for this Peru team. She plays her college lacrosse at Mercer University, originally from Lithia, Florida. Played her high school ball at Newsom. She was the team leader in points for her final 3 seasons. Multiple first-team all-conference selections. And her roots stem back to Cusco, Peru. Her father, born and raised down in Cusco. Mexico called with the foul. Peru will pick it up once again. Just over a minute to play here in the third quarter. Hey, don't look now. If Peru can get one here, it's back to a single-digit deficit. Instead, they turn it over. Mexico picks it up. Ninecamp finds Natalie Yorba. Yorba steaming her way down the field, sticking her left hand. She's thinking about taking it herself. This time decides to work it out and defer to Maria Arvizu Rodriguez. Maria dodging, has some space, shoots and scores! Underhand finish for Rodriguez. She beats a couple Peruvian defenders. No one steps up. She thinks, I'll just do it myself. And that she does. Extends the lead back to 11. Look at her checking the clock. Beats 2 defenders. How about a third? Before finishing right past Valdivieso. So again, the clock stops at 30 seconds. 30 seconds are remaining here in the third quarter. This draw won by Arvidu Rodriguez. Pass it up to Nicole Ortiz. Ortiz, hey, she's thinking about another goal for this Mexican team. It's Elena Torres behind the goal. And the pass to Ovalle. In and out of the stick. Peru picks it up with 4 to play. Looks like Italia Carnaza will just run it out. And that is precisely what she does. So the clock hits 0 here in the third quarter. The score, Mexico has 16, Peru with 5. We'll be back in a second for the fourth quarter. Before we leave, I want to thank Lake Myrtle Dental. Experience the unique advantage of Lake Myrtle Dental, where we provide all dental services under one roof, ensuring fewer appointments and a quicker path to oral health. Comprehensive care, streamlined visits, and exceptional expertise, all in one place at Lake Myrtle Dental. Again, we'll be back with the fourth quarter of action right after this. All right, fans, welcome back. Fourth quarter of action here between Mexico and Peru. Peru showed some signs of life there in the third quarter. It was really that second quarter where things got out of hand. Mexico dominated since then. They lead this one 16-5. For all of us here at the Pan American Lacrosse Association, I'm Kyle McCarthy. We'll be with you for the next several days. It's day one of the Pan American Lacrosse World Championships. Mexico moving into the offensive zone. It's Rodriguez. Finds Chloe Hunter. Hunter loses it momentarily, picks it up, and finds Elena Torres. It's been the Elena Torres show from start to finish. Like we said earlier, 8 points, 4 goals, 4 assists. Doing it in a variety of ways. And we have an injured player on the field. Looks like Morgan Ortega. It looks like she's cramping out there with how they're attending to her. You hate to see anyone get hurt out here, especially Ortega with how she's been playing too. She has been fantastic for this Peruvian side. Like we said, Ortega plays at Mount St. Mary's. She's been all over the place for this Peruvian team, particularly on the draws. If we check into the other game between Argentina and Jamaica happening on field 2, last we checked, it was Argentina leading that one 11-4. Couple newer programs, Argentina and Jamaica. It's great to see how the game has grown there as well. We've already talked about how it's grown in Mexico and Peru, but Argentina as well, not normally a country that you think about lacrosse with. One, I have to say, some of the best jerseys I've ever seen, but two, they've gotten better and better as time's gone on. It's great to see that. Speaking of the growth of the game in Peru, we have to shout out Isabella Carreras, not a name that we've said a lot for this Peruvian side. But she's a great lacrosse player, but really what sets her apart, her commitment to expanding the sport beyond her own community. She donates lacrosse gear to San Jose School de Monterrico in Peru, just helping to introduce the sport to a new generation of players, inspiring the local youth to pick up a stick for the first time. You love seeing that. We're all trying to grow this great game of lacrosse. If you're tuning in, you're a lacrosse fanatic yourself, as we all here. Here's a dodge there. It's Nicole Ortiz. They're going to say she was fouled on the dodge. Ortiz from Life University, originally from Marietta, Georgia, 94 career goals with 104 career ground balls to go along with it. She backs this one out, defers to Elena Torres. Torres looking to feed. Has Arvidu Rodriguez. Just going back and forth, back and forth. Oh, a sidearm pass. That was, the play was blown dead, but a heck of a pass down there to Chloe Hunter. So that'll set up Maria Arvizu Rodriguez. Once again, another player from Life University and also from Marietta, Georgia. She takes it herself, shoots, and scores. Arvizu Rodriguez. And that's another one. It's now 17-5. Mexico leads this one. For Maria, that's her second goal of the contest. Hey, she is a prolific goal scorer at Life University. 56 goals in 2023, 78 in 2022, a total of 194 over her career. Like we said, Mexico finished 15th in the 2022 games, hoping to improve upon that And if this game is any indication, they will do just that. They have been fantastic throughout this game. And it was really that second quarter that was the biggest difference. You know, Peru stuck with them in the first. And then in the second, things just got completely out of hand. It was 7-0 Mexico throughout that period. It was 5-2 Mexico after the first. And at halftime, it was 12-2. That's really been the difference. The third quarter, Mexico won 4-3, much closer. But when you lose one quarter by 7 goals, it's just, no, I won't say impossible, but pretty close to impossible to come back. But you have to love the fight from this Peruvian team. Zena Valenzuela with it on the near side. Defended by Isabella Gamara. Now passing off as Moffitt sticks with her. Peru still in that zone defense. Ninecamp takes it herself, shoots and scores. Buries it low. She's able to beat Moffitt there and fires one past the legs of Marissa Dolciato, who's back in goal. Mexico with their 18th goal of the day. They lead this one 18-5. And you see Ashley Roth Ninecamp, a great goal scorer. Just leans in with the shoulder a little bit to free herself up against Moffitt. Moffitt with a tall task. She's having to play up top on that midfield defensive zone. So we're back to the draw circle. Just over 10:15 to play here in the quarter. Madison Diaz will take it for Mexico. Fires it into Roth Ninecamp. Lena Torres working with Hunter here on the near side and Hunter behind. Haven't seen much more of Torres since that second quarter. A little quiet. A lot of space down there. Torres working a little bit of clock here. Making the Peruvian team press out. They do. It doesn't help the situation as Torres beats them. Hunter, the pass in front. The shot is stuffed. Marissa Dolciato standing tall. Like we said, Marissa transferring to Flagler up in St. Augustine. One of the top D2 programs year after year. They've been led by Lauren Ribadenera in goal, who is simply fantastic to watch if you're in the St. Augustine area. But, hey, they're in good hands with Dolciato moving forward. So they bring it all the way back. Chanduvi now Moffitt inside the restraining line. Peru looking to add to their goal total. If they do, they'll at least leapfrog Puerto Rico in the Pool A standings going into day 2. Parker with it behind the net. Looking to feed, looks inside. The shot and scores! Maya Clark off the feed from Alex Parker. The 6th goal of the day for Peru. And that is beautiful team first lacrosse right there by the Peruvian bunch. You see Parker just lulling the defense to sleep a little bit, starts her dodge. Gets right around top side and finds the cutting Clark, who finishes with the stick in her left hand for her first goal of the tournament. And for Alex Parker, her first point of the tournament, picks up assist number 1. This one up. Roth Ninecamp comes down with the draw control. Elena Torres will set up the offense, tries the skip pass. It's picked off. Moffitt hustling the other way. She's got a few Mexican defenders to beat. She beats one. Oh, and the pass over to Ochoa is deflected. And it rattles around. Eventually, Natalie Yorba comes away with it. We said Yorba plays her college ball for Cal State Fresno. Well, you're not in Fresno anymore, Natalie. From west to east, lacrosse has become a global game. Here's Maribel Gallegos Rivera. Haven't seen much of her since the first half. Rivera was fantastic for this Mexican team. We already talked about her style of play, able to free herself up in space. Roth Ninecamp. Bounce pass to Rivera. Mexico working some clock here. Still looking to go to goal, but not as downhill as they were early on in this contest. Madison Diaz loses it momentarily, picks it up, works it behind the cage to Torres. 6 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Ashley Roth Ninecamp burning some clock, working with Chloe Hunter on the near side. Torres feeding inside. The pass is deflected, hits the deck. Coming away with it is Sofia Lima, so Mexico retains possession. Peru still in that zone, not really pushing out. Lima all alone behind the cage. Chloe Hunter sticking her left hand, pass it off to Torres, who scores! Fifth goal of the day for Elena Torres. A great feed from Chloe Hunter. Hunter picks up the assist, draws the double well, and Torres does the rest. When, hey, one-on-one Torres and the goalie, she's going to score that one 9 out of 10 times. Just places it softly into the bottom right corner. It's now a 19-6 Mexico lead. So we'll take our final water break of the day. 5:03 to play here in the fourth quarter. Before we go, I want to thank N&D Sports. Whether you're looking to get a professional outfit for your company's staff or T-shirts for your school sports team, N&D Sports has solutions for all your custom apparel needs. Our high-quality custom logo imprint and embroidery services will enhance your professional and everyday casual appearance. Fans, don't go anywhere. 5 minutes to go here between Mexico and Peru. We'll be back after this. Fans, welcome back out of the timeout. Mexico leads this one over Peru 19-6. Hey, stick around for the games tomorrow. The first two games will start at 10 o'clock. Here in the stadium, we'll have Haudenosaunee versus Argentina. In field two, it'll be Mexico versus Puerto Rico. And at 12:30, the second round of games, it'll be Peru taking on USA and Jamaica versus Canada right here on Field 1. It's going to be a fun weekend of lacrosse. Mexico just looking to work the clock and run this one out. They have under 4:45 to play before picking up their first win of the tournament. You had to pick a player of the game. It's pretty obvious. Elena Torres has been outstanding start to finish. 9 points, 5 goals, 4 assists for Elena. It looks like they're going to get Peru the offside. So Mexico will retain possession. You wonder just how aggressive they'll be at this stage in the game. Rivera with it behind the goal. Like we said, the sport growing in both Mexico and Peru. Peru first joined World Lacrosse in 2008. They've improved a lot since then. Arvizu Rodriguez trying to draw a shooting space. It looks like she finally does. So it sets up another free position opportunity for the Marietta, Georgia native. They're going to dish it out, trying to draw another one. The shot, high bouncer by Nicole Ortiz. Easy save for Marissa Dolciato. Peru moving it the other way. You have to say, I mean, outside of that second quarter, this game has been a lot closer than the scoreboard shows. Peru, like we said, they've hit a few pipes. They've had a few deflected shots in there as well. Just some bad luck all around for this Peruvian team. And it looks like Peru and Coach Dolciato will take a timeout. So we'll take a break as well. So 2:56 to play. Mexico still leads this one 19-6 here in Lake Myrtle Sports Park. All right, fans, welcome back. 2:56 to play here between Mexico and Peru. If you're just joining us, we mentioned it earlier. This is the first game ever in the Pan American Women's Lacrosse Championship for the Peru women's national team. Now, they have played sixes. Sixes is growing in popularity all around Peru. They came in fourth in the 2023 Sixes tournament. But a bright future ahead for the Peruvian women's team. Mexico double-teaming Maya Clark. Her pass sails a bit high. Isla Moffitt chasing after it, unable to come up with it. So Mexico takes it the other way. Just about 2:15 left in regulation. Liliana Rosales making her first appearance of the day. Rosales, number 25 in white for Mexico. She's up top with Nicole Ortiz. Ortiz over to Coutinho. Coutinho takes it herself, shoots and scores. How about another one for Sofia Coutinho? That's now 4 goals on the day for Sofia. She has 6 points total. Been a lot of different Mexican players getting in on the action. Like we said, Torres, 9 points. Ashley Roth, 9-camp, 5 points, 3 goals, 2 assists. Coutinho, 4 goals, 2 assists. Maria Arvizu Rodriguez with 2 goals herself. Chloe Hunter, 2 goals, 2 assists. Zena Valenzuela with 2. Then Madison Diaz and Maribel Gallegos Rivera with a goal apiece. So about 1:50 to play. Again, the clock stops within 2 minutes in the fourth quarter of the World Lacrosse Championships. Deb Arnold with it in the defensive zone. Deb Arnold, had to mention this, she was Mrs. Norway in 2024, also Miss Texas in 2024, plays her lacrosse for BYU Club, but a big name in the pageant scene for those that aren't familiar. It's Gracie Ochoa with it on the far side. And the pass sails right into the waiting stick of Chavez. And Mexico goes the other way with just under 1:10 to play. They can just about run out the clock, should they choose. They can match the U.S. goal total if they net one more. The U.S. had 21 in their win over Puerto Rico. It's very similar to the U.S. game. U.S. won that one 21-5. Mexico leads this one 20-6. So very close in the goal differential department. Looks like Mexico is just going to run out the clock here with just under 30 to play. And what a day for lacrosse it was. We saw Canada, the United States pick up victories. Looks like Argentina is going to come away with a win. Joining Mexico as well. They'll all be 1-0. We went through the schedule earlier. Tomorrow, the games will start at 10 o'clock. The second games will be at 12:30. So a 1 hour earlier start tomorrow. We're excited for you to join us right back here at Orlando Health Stadium. Peru, a finish and a save by Chavez, and that's how this game will end. So Mexico takes this one 20-6 over Peru. They're 1-0 in pool play thus far at the Pan American Women's Lacrosse Championships of 2025. Production of World Lacrosse TV. All games in the Pan American Lacrosse World Championship can be streamed live on World Lacrosse TV through our mobile app or online. For our entire production staff, I'm Kyle McCarthy, saying thank you for tuning in. Please join us for the rest of the tournament right here on World Lacrosse TV.